Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will continue with the complex integration. Okay, that is part 1 video of the complex integration. Next problem, evaluate integral c z divided by z square plus 1 z square minus 9 dz, where C is the circle, mod z is equals to 2. Okay. So here z is given by mod, that is equation of circle is given by mod z equals to 2 and denominator is this one. Okay. First we write the equation for circle. The equation of circle is given by mod z equals to 2. Comparing this equation with the equation of circle, we get center again at origin, okay, because z naught equals to 0 and radius is equals to 2. So now the point of singularity is z square plus 1 into z square minus 9 equals to 0, so that we get z square plus 1 is equals to 0 and z square minus 9 equals to 0. So that is we get z square equals to minus 1 and z square equals to plus 9. So further simplifying, we get z equals to plus or minus root of minus 1 and z is equals to plus or minus 3. Okay, so sending this square root this side, root of 9, that is 3, or z is equals to plus or minus root of minus 1 is nothing but I, because I value is always root of minus 1, which is imaginary number, and z equals to plus or minus 3. So as you observe that this plus or minus I is, if you represent it in complex form, that is in the point, here real part is 0 and imaginary part is plus or minus 1. Okay, coefficient of I is plus or minus 1. So let us understand to understand whether this point lies inside the or outside the circle. First we draw the circle. Okay, so here given center at origin, so therefore simply we draw the circle at origin 0, and this is our radius, which is given by r equals to 2, and z equals to plus or minus I is, if you represent in the coordinates, that is in the points, you will get 0 comma plus or minus 1. So 0 is this one, plus or minus 1 means somewhere here. Okay, so just randomly I will denote the points 1 and minus 1. So you can observe that this z equals to plus or minus lies inside the circle, even, but this z equals to plus or minus 3 means it is greater than this 2, so it lies somewhere here. Okay, this is z equals to plus 3 means it is lies on the real line, that is z equals to minus 3 is somewhere here, z equals to plus 3 somewhere here. Okay, so therefore it lies outside the given circle. Okay, so therefore we can say that the points z equals to plus or minus, which are represented in the point form are, so in the coordinates as 0 comma plus or minus 1, so lies inside the circle, and z equals to plus or minus 3 lies outside the circle. Okay, so therefore for this point the given integral becomes 0 by applying the Cauchy's theorem. Okay, so therefore at z equals to plus or minus, given integral becomes, okay, given integral becomes 0 by Cauchy's integral theorem. Okay, because so when it lies outside the circle, we say that its integral is 0 by using Cauchy's integral theorem. So, or you can write it as integral c f of z dz equals to 0. Okay, so we find only, that is we evaluate only for this z equals to plus or minus I. Okay, so that means on resolving into partial fraction, this function becomes, so we can divide this as, given integral can be written as z divided by z square plus 1 z square minus 9. So we will get a divided by, okay, z square plus 1 plus 1 divided b divided by z square minus 9. Okay, so on resolving into partial fraction we will get a and b value, but at this point the given integral is totally 0. So this total becomes 0. Therefore we evaluate, that is we apply Cauchy's integral formula only for this z equals to 1 at the point z equals to 1. So totally we neglect this integral, okay, at this point. But while so therefore instead of reducing into partial fraction method, we directly we use a tricky method. Okay, so if you reduce, you will get a value and b value, that would be lengthy. Okay, so if you find the a and b value, then also you have to substitute this integral equals to 0. So therefore we don't go for this method, because at point z equals to 3 we have integral, this one of the integral becomes 0. So we need to simplify only first integral. So therefore what we have to do means integral c, we write this given integral as like this, z divided by z square plus 1 whole divided by z square minus 9. Now you can observe that the denominator becomes only the first, that is second factor. Okay, so this whole term we treat this as f of z. Got this point? Okay, because for the second factor we are getting f of z equals to 0. So sorry, this is not z square plus 1. So this is z square minus 9. So for at which point we are getting 0, so that is at which point the singularity lies outside the circle, that point we take to the numerator and we treat that as f of z, and the denominator we represent only by the term, that is where the given point, that is point of singularity, lies inside the circle. So here for this particular term, the point of singularity is z equals to plus or minus I, and it lies inside the circle. So therefore we write the, or we represent the given function like this. Okay, you just remember that for which point you are getting the point of singularity lies outside the circle, that term you take to the numerator. Okay, so don't go for this partial fraction, but for this part again we have used the partial fraction method. Okay, so see here, consider, so we consider only the term for which the point of singularity lies inside the circle. For this term, the that is this factor, the point of singularity lies inside the circle. Therefore we consider 1 divided by z square plus 1, because it contains z square, so therefore we have to again use the partial fraction method. Okay, so that is we can write it as z square minus of minus I. So here we get I square. Okay, So you will get I square value is minus 1. So minus into minus you will get plus. Okay, this is I square. So it can be written as 1 divided by a square minus b square form. A square bracket a plus b bracket a minus b. So z minus I divided by z plus I. So by resolving into partial fraction we get a divided by z minus I plus b divided by z minus z plus I. Okay, we find a and b value. Okay, so then that you can calculate in the rough part also. Okay, or you can calculate here itself. So 1 divided by z square plus 1 is equals to, so multiplying z square plus 1 to this whole term will get, this becomes 1, because z square plus 1 can be written as this form. Okay, or here itself you can write this as, so simplifying that is multiplying the whole equation by z minus 1 z plus 1 we get 1 a into z plus I plus b into z minus I. Okay, put z is equals to minus I, we get 1 equals to b into minus 1 we get minus 2I, which implies that b is equals to 1 divided by, that is minus 1 divided by 2I. Okay, similarly put z is equals to plus I, we get 1 equals to a into plus 1 equals to, we get plus 2I, thus a value is equals to 1 divided by 2I. Okay, substituting that value you can consider this as equation 1. Okay, we get given integral z square plus 1 can be written as, a value is plus 2I, therefore it is 1 divided by 2I z minus I plus, minus 1 divided by 2I z plus I. Okay, so here we have resolved into partial fraction method. So therefore given integral C, it is of this form, that is z divided by z square plus 1 z square minus 9 dz. Now this can be represented as integral C. We take this term to the numerator, because at this point we are getting singularity. Okay, so which lies outside the circle, therefore we take this to the numerator. Okay, so z square minus 1, only we represent the denominator for which the point of singularity lies inside the circle, that is z square plus 1. So by using this partial fraction method, this 1 by z square denominator this can be represented by this one. So therefore this can be written as integral C, this we take this as f of z. Okay, f of z divided by 2I z minus I dz minus again f of z divided by 2I z plus I into dz. So here we have where f of z is equals to z divided by z square minus 9. Okay, so this is from equation 2. Thus applying Cauchy's integral formula, okay, for this one at z equals to plus or minus I. For this we get z equals to plus I, and for this one we get z equals to minus I. Okay, at z equals to plus or minus I, where f of z equals to z divided by z square minus 1. So therefore we get given integral becomes 2 pi I. Okay, here f of z, f at point, here z equals to, we have minus I, equating 0 we get plus I. Okay, minus 2 pi I, you can observe this denominator. On equating 0 will get z equals to minus I. So minus I. Okay. So 2 pi I. Now f of z is equals to z divided by z square minus 9. So that means I divided by I square minus 9 minus 2 pi I. Again I means it is minus I square minus I square value is plus I square minus 9. Okay. So sorry, already here we have 2i common. So this can be taken outside. So therefore we get here 2i. Okay. This is common. 1 divided by 2i. Okay. So further simplifying we get 1 divided by 2i, 2 pi I. So it is I divided by I square value is minus 1 minus 9, 2 pi I minus I square value minus 1 minus 9. Okay. So further simplifying we get 1 divided by 2i. So this 2 pi I can be taken outside. Okay. Or even I into I we get I square. Okay. So in the both we have I square value, or we will take in the next step. Okay. So here we get I divided by minus 10. Next minus into minus plus I divided by minus 10. Okay. So here 2i get cancels. We get pi, that is 2 pi I divided by minus 10. So which is equals to minus pi I divided by 5. Okay. So this is quite lengthy, but it is easy. Okay. But you should practice more, 1 or more 2 times. So then it will be easy to you. Next problem. Evaluate integral c e raised to az divided by z square plus 1 dz, where c is the circle with mod z equals to 2. Okay. So here given equation of circle is mod z is equals to 2. It implies that center at z0, that is at origin. Okay. And radius r equals to 2. Now equating denominator to 0, that is now z square plus 1 equals to 0 implies that z square equals to minus 1, that is z equals to we get plus or minus root of minus 1. So that implies z equals to plus or minus I. Okay. So now first we draw the circle with radius 2. Okay. So this is our circle with radius equals to 2. Here z equals to plus 1 means it denotes the point 0 comma plus or minus 1. So plus or minus 1 means it is plus 1 and somewhere here minus 1, which is less than radius 2. Okay. So therefore we can say that is z is equals to plus or minus I lies inside the circle. Okay. Because r equals to 2 here. Now but denominator we have, it is in the form z square plus 1. Okay. So consider 1 divided by z square plus 1. It can be written as 1 divided by z square minus of, so here we write it as minus I square, because I square value is minus 1 into minus 1 we get plus 1. So as we have done in the last problem we write it as z plus I, z minus I. Okay, so this can be resolved into partial fraction. Okay, by resolving into partial fraction and calculating the constant value, we get this 1 divided by z square plus 1 equals to, we get it is 1 divided by 2I z minus I minus 1 divided by 2I z plus I. So for this resolving into partial fraction, we'll get this one. Okay, you can go through this first problem, there you will get idea of this resolving into partial fraction. Okay, therefore given integral is equals to e raised to az divided by z square plus 1 dz can be written as integral c e raised to az divided by 2I, we can take outside 2I z minus I minus, here also we have 2I, so in these two we take 2I outside. Okay, so e raised to az dz divided by z plus I. Okay, because we have only these two factor and these two lies inside the circle, no need to take any one of the term to the numerator. Simply we write numerator as it is. Okay, so which implies that now we apply Cauchy's integral formula. Okay, so applying Cauchy's integral formula, that is integration c f of z divided by z minus z naught dz equals to 2 pi I f of z naught. Okay, so therefore let f of z is equals to e raised to az and z equals to plus I or z naught equals to plus I for first integral and z naught equals to minus I for second integral. Okay, or you can give the name for this equation. Okay, in equation 1. So therefore integral c e raised to az divided by z square plus 1 dz can be written as 1 divided by 2I. First integral becomes f of z 2 pi I. F of z means it is f of I minus 2 pi I minus f of minus I. So in this f of z substituting, that is z equals to I, we get 1 divided by 2I. So in these two we can take 2 pi I outside. Okay, we get f of I, that is e raised to IA minus e raised to minus IA. Okay, so further simplifying we get, so this 2I get cancels, we get pi, so sine of e raised to theta minus e raised not sine, e raised to plus I theta minus e raised to minus I theta equals to, we have 2I sine of theta, that is because e raised to I theta minus e raised to minus I theta divided by 2I equals to, we have sine theta. Okay, sending this 2I to this side, we get e raised to I theta minus e raised to minus I theta is equals to 2I sine theta. So therefore we can substitute here 2I, in the place of theta we have I. Okay, sorry, A, that is sine of A. So thus it is 2 pi I sine of A. Okay, so this is the required answer. Next problem. Here integral c z plus 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5 dz, where C is the circle mod z plus 1 plus I, mod z equals mod equals to 2. Solution: given that mod of z plus 1 plus I is equals to 2, it is a circle. Okay, so here center is, so this can be further written as z minus of minus 1 minus I. Okay, so center is at minus 1 comma minus I, so it implies that z naught equals to minus 1 minus I, implies that center is at minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, and radius is equals to 2. So let us draw a circle roughly, okay, with the center minus 1 comma minus 1 and radius equals to 2. So this is our plane. So center is at minus 1 comma 1. Okay, so first let us denote points roughly. Okay, so just roughly we draw this circle. Now center is at minus 1 comma 1. Minus 1 comma 1 means, so it is minus x axis and minus y axis, so it lies somewhere here. Okay, so so simply it is center minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, so now draw a circle with radius 2 with this center. Okay, so this is 1 unit, here we get 2 units. Similarly 1 unit, 2 unit. Okay, so so here with this, here we get 1 unit, 2 unit, 1 unit, 2 unit. Okay, so let us draw a circle. So roughly draw a circle. Okay, so this is our circle with center minus 1 comma 1 and radius r equals to 2. Now consider the denominator. Now denominator is z square plus 2z plus 5. Okay, it is equals to 0. Okay, now simplifying this one we get, so that is by using formula method, z equals to minus b is minus 2 plus or minus b square 4ac minus 4ac, 4 into a equals to 1, c equals to 5, which is equals to 20 divided by 2a is 2. So further simplifying we get minus 2 plus or minus, so this is minus 16. Minus 16 can be written as, we write it as I into 4. Okay, divided by 2. So because minus 16 we get minus root of minus 16, it can be written as my root of minus 1 is I. Okay, so 16 is equals to 4. So on taking 2 outside and cancelling we get minus 1 plus or minus 2i. So this is our z. So therefore z equals to minus 1 plus 2i and z equals to minus 1 minus 2i. Okay, so these are the point of singularity. Now let's check whether these 2 points lies inside the circle or outside the circle. First one is minus 1 and plus 2. So on coordinates it can be represented as minus 1 comma 2. So it can be represented as minus 1 comma minus 2. So minus 1 comma minus 2 means, so see here x axis is minus 1, so minus 1, y axis is plus 2, so it is plus 1 plus 2, so it lies outside the circle. Okay, minus 1 comma plus 2. Now minus 1 comma minus 2, so minus 1 is again here, minus 1 comma minus 2 means it is here somewhere here. Okay, So this is minus 1 comma minus 2. It lies inside the circle. So therefore z equals to minus 1 comma plus 2. Okay, this one, which is equals to minus 1 plus 2i lies outside circle, and z equals to minus 1 minus 2i lies inside circle. Okay, see. So therefore we apply Cauchy's integral formula for this one. Okay, by that is Cauchy's integral formula is integration c f of z divided by z minus z naught dz equals to 2 pi I f of z naught. Okay, therefore given integral can be written as integral c z plus 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5 dz can be written as integral c z plus 4 divided by this we write into two factors, z plus 1 minus 2i z plus 1 plus 2i. Okay, so which is equals to integral c. So at this point we are getting, so that is, so this we have written by this using this one. At this point we are getting, that is outside the circle, therefore integral becomes 0. Therefore we take this to the numerator, we get z plus 4 divided by z plus 1 minus 2i. Denominator we represent it as z minus of minus 1 minus 2i. Okay, dz. Now let f of z equals to z plus 4 divided by z plus 1 minus 2i, because at this point, that is point of singularity, lies outside the circle. So therefore this we have taken to the numerator. So we treat this as f of z. Okay, and z naught equals to minus 1 minus 2i, and applying Cauchy's integral formula, already we have written the formula. So therefore given integral becomes z plus 4 z square plus 2 z plus 5 dz is equals to 2 pi I f of z naught, which is minus 1 minus 2i. Okay, so 2 pi I, substituting z equals to minus 1 minus 2i into this one, we get, so z is equals to minus 1 minus 2i plus 4, denominator z equals to minus 1 minus 2i, remaining terms as it is, that is plus 1 minus 2i. Okay, so further simplifying we get 2 pi I, 4 minus 1 is equals to 3, so it is minus, that is 3 minus 2i, denominator plus 1 minus 1 get cancels, we get minus 4i. So this I get cancels, even this 2 get cancels, we get 3 minus 2i pi divided by 2. So this minus sign is there, so therefore we write it as minus pi by 2 3 minus 2i, or on multiplying this minus with this bracket we get pi by 2 minus into minus plus 2i minus 3. So this is the final answer. Okay, next problem, show that integral c sin power 6 z dz divided by z minus pi by 6 equals to pi I divided by 32, where z c is given by mod z equals to 1. Solution, given that mod z equals to 1, so this is equation of circle where center is z naught at origin, that is 0, 0, and radius equals to 1. Okay, now considering denominator equals to 0, that is equating denominator. Z minus pi by 6 equals to 0. We get Z equals to pi by 6, but pi value is 3.142 divided by 6, that is equals to, so Z equals to, on dividing this 3.142 by 6, we get 0.5, which lies inside circle, because here radius equals to 1, 0.5 is less than 1, therefore it lies inside the circle. Okay, so therefore we apply Cauchy's integral formula. Okay, so therefore we apply Cauchy's integral formula. Cauchy's integral formula by taking f of z is equals to sine power 6 z by pi and z naught equals to 0.5, or it is pi by 6. Okay, sorry, it is sine z only. Okay, so now applying the Cauchy's integral formula, we get integral c sine power 6 z divided by z minus pi by 6 dz equals to 2 pi I f of z naught is here pi by 6, or you can substitute pi 0.5 also, 2 pi I. So substituting z equals to pi by 6 in this sine 6 power sine power 6 pi by 6, we get 2 pi I sine pi by 6 equals to 1 by 2 power 6, which is equals to 2 pi I 1 by 2 power 6 equals to 1 by 32. Sorry, so 2 power 6 equals to, we get 64. So cancelling this 2, we get pi I divided by 32. Okay, so this is the required proof. Hence integration c sine 6 z divided by z minus pi by 6 dz. Okay, it is equals to this one.